Hey, good evening, everybody. My name is Alan Noble. It's an absolute honor and a pleasure to be able to be here tonight sharing this very, very important information with you. I've been with ASEA for 15 and a half years now. It'll be coming up 16 years in May. The lights just went out, but it's okay. My head doesn't shine as much when the lights are out. We're good. And so I am so excited to share this information with you tonight. As I said, almost 16 years with ASEA. And I'm more excited than I've ever been. I'm more excited than I've ever been. And the information that we're going to share with you tonight will be an absolute game changer for your business. And so we're so excited that you're here. I am joined with two very, very special guests. We have our CEO, Jerem Webb, is here to present this some vision for us. We're going to wrap up with Jerem, but we're going to start with Hunter Dean. Hunter Dean is our VP. Our Senior VP of Research and Development and Production, plays a very important role in the product that you're going to learn about here tonight. The product that we no longer have to call the new product, and we can in fact call Redox Gold. Don't you love that name, Redox Gold? Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to start by giving you a little bit of an introduction. This is actually a presentation that corporate has put together for all of us to use. I don't need to go create PowerPoints. They've created some PowerPoints for us to use. So I'm going to run through this very quickly. It'll only take a little bit of time. It'll be maybe 7 minutes, but it'll kind of set the scene for what we are talking about. Okay. And then what we're going to do. So I'm going to run through this. We're going to play you a short 60-second intro video, very exciting video that you can also use to share the product. And then we're going to actually dig deeper into the science with Hunter Dean. And then we're going to have a beautiful big picture business vision wrap up from our CEO, Jerem Webb. So that's the plan for tonight. So let's get started. I think you'll all agree your health is everything. Our health should be our greatest wealth. And it all starts at the cellular level. We live and die at the cellular level. Well, inside your cells, in your 75 trillion cells, they are sending signals to each other to fight stress, recover, and achieve balance. We have a saying, if your cells can't signal, then little else matters. And these signals are sent by carriers called redox signaling molecules. Now, these signaling molecules are made inside your cells in the mitochondria. Okay, the mitochondria is the little power plant, the little battery pack of your cells. And as they're making energy, they're spinning out these redox signaling molecules. But we know with pollution, with processed foods, poor sleep, all of the stress that we experience in life, we begin to make less of these molecules, okay? And so things just don't work like they used to. Your cells can't make enough redox signaling molecules, and that results in you struggle to maintain cellular health and overall wellness. So for 15 years, ASEA has made products that contain the same redox signaling molecules that your body makes. They're native to your body. This goes way beyond all natural. A blueberry's all natural, a strawberry's all natural, but your body's not making blueberries or strawberries. Your body is making these redox signaling molecules, just not enough of them. These molecules and our products, they support cell communication, which helps your body achieve balance and sustained health. So after 15 years, 7 patents, and over 1,000 trade secrets, ASEA has now developed the next generation of redox signaling technology, introducing Redox Gold. Redox Gold contains redox signaling molecules infused with molecular gold to target specific cell communication pathways that lead to enhanced relief and recovery. This is an astonishing product for joint and muscle discomfort and soreness. Now, we know in the past, we have studied our NRF2 pathways. I'm going to go very quickly through this because Hunter Dean is going to go deep into the science for you. So I just want to show you that what we're seeing is up to a 160% increase in NRF2 expression in the cells. That's up to 4 times greater than what we were seeing with our targeted signaling technologies. Okay, so ASEA, Redox, and Renew 28, they're broad spectrum. What we're doing here is we're now targeting our signaling technology into the pathways that can help us overcome discomfort and give us relief with our joints and muscles. And so you can see there's a massive increase in this very important NRF2 pathway. This is the pathway that's critical for glutathione production in our cells. And again, you can see huge increases in glutathione production. Again, I'm going to let Hunter Dean dig deep into the science in this, because there's some really cool facts and figures he's going to share with you that will show you the power of this new technology. Seeing is believing. We've seen it with Renew 28 on our before and after pictures with wrinkles and elasticity and tone and texture and redness and irritation. Now we can see it with Redox Gold with this thermographic imaging. And again, Hunter's going to explain what you're looking at here, but we want to move away from the reds and the pinks, and we want to move into those cool blues and greens. And this is a 15-minute before and after snapshot of what's happening in the body. It's absolutely incredible. So your health is everything, and it starts with ASEA. This is an opportunity to revolutionize your recovery, and you can recover with Redox and Redox Gold. So I promised you guys this would be a short one, okay? Because I don't want to take up too much of our time. I'm going to stop the share. And it's at that time, I now want our Senior VP of Product Development, Research and Development Production, I want our very own Hunter Dean to put some meat on the bones here, to add a little bit more about what you saw. But Hunter, I thought what might be really cool is to start maybe with the little 60-minute promo video. Get everybody fired up. What do you think? Can we play that promo video?
I think that's a great idea. We'll get here.
Let's rock and roll.
One day had the courage to begin. Yeah, time flew when I grew up. Now I'm ready for the promise that it brings. You never go when I roll and I roll, and I know that I'm never breaking down. I control the flow with my soul, with a sword that's sewn in the ground. You always said it would be someday. Seeing castles in the clouds. One way or another, when I step in the room, everybody better bow. So be careful how you talk to me, 'cause there's only one king, and there's only one crown.
Absolutely fantastic. That is a high energy video, guys. It's going to be a beautiful promo video to help you pique interest and start conversations around Redox Gold. But Hunter, listen, it's you have been working hard on this for about 3 years now. This isn't just something that popped up in the last couple of months. There's 3 years of research and development. Again, you're going to share a lot of the background of that. But at this point, please just share the information. Let everybody know why this is such a huge breakthrough and why it's such an exciting addition to our portfolio of products.
Yeah, sounds great. Let me open up the slide deck here real quick.
Are you good? Did I let you share? Can you share?
Yep,
There we go.
juggling some different screens here. Can you see that okay?
Yep. Good. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so we are super excited about this product. It is an amazing thing to be able to, after 3 years, be able to talk about this breakthrough in redox technology. In fact, we've been researching this for the past 3 years, and we'll get into that in a little bit. So it's kind of a relief for me to be able to, Alan said, no longer refer to this as the new stuff. I believe that nobody's more excited about that itself. I want to start with ASEA's vision. Jerem's going to talk a little bit about the business side of the vision, but there are two parts of ASEA's vision that dictate what we do on the development that are very important. Highlighted is redox-based technologies. And the second part of that I want to point out is on the third line there, it says ASEA's life-changing product. And what's so cool about research and development at ASEA to me is that is at the confluence or the intersection of redox-based technologies creating life-changing products for people around the world. We invest heavily single year to maintain our positions as the leaders in redox-based technologies and cellular health. We partner with universities around the world to advance the science of redox. And the fruit of that, the most recent fruit, is Redox Gold. Now, in our pursuit to maintain ourselves as the leaders in this cellular health space and the redox space, we have the next generation of redox. Redox Gold is a targeted approach to redox chemistry in the body, and that represents the next generation. When we say next generation redox, we no longer mean broad like core technology. We mean targeted with pinpoint accuracy, signaling towards specific pathways. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But this next generation of redox, one of the reasons we're so excited about it is that it represents foundation for the next generation of ASEA. Now, before we can talk about this next generation and where we're headed, I want to make sure that we all know where we've been with the technology. So I want to bring this a lot about this. So I'll go briefly through it here. Is the Torre Lab study. This study was a landmark study for us because it was the first study to be able to help us understand how redox signals are working at the genetic and cellular level in the body. The Torre Lab study showed several genetic pathways where redox signaling molecules were increasing the expression and transcription of those pathways, resulted in important health benefits. Now, one of those genetic pathways led to research in the NRF2 pathway. We've been talking about NRF2 now for the past couple of years and talk importance in the recovery and relief area. We've talked about how when you signal NRF2, important antioxidant proteins are created, like glutathione. These antioxidant response elements, these are like bodyguards for your cells. And with these bodyguards, you become more resilient to stress and you're able to recover faster. A couple of throughout my time talking about NRF2 over the last couple of years that asked a really good question. And they asked, okay, Hunter, you talk about redox technology as a broad spectrum technology, meaning it's capable across the keyboard, right? Many of you have heard me refer to our health and wellness as a beautiful musical piece, where that musical piece is made up of chords, notes, melodies, all being played synchronously in order to this beautiful musical piece. Our health is much like that musical number. There are many important functions all working together to maintain your foundational health and wellness. And so with that explanation, people, okay, if this technology is broad spectrum, why has ASEA placed so much emphasis on this individual pathway for NRF2? Answer question. One is because NRF2 has to do with recovery, anti-inflammatory effects, and detox effects, as well as production of antioxidants. It is a really central component to our health and wellness. But the second answer to that question, and perhaps the more exciting answer, is because we've been researching the next generation of redox with a targeted product that plays in the NRF2 pathway. When we were working with with our partners at the University of Bath and the University of Western Sydney, we were simultaneously conducting experiments with developing a new product that would target NRF2 pathways specifically, the next generation of Redox. We began to work with them to develop a new topical product. That research spanned over 3 years of development. The testing this product, as well as some third-party labs, aided in the development of this new next generation topical Redox product. We began to research metal catalysts. Now, when we go through the plant tour, and on a lot of my presentations, I talk about how there are 3 types of compounds that denature redox signaling molecules or destroy the redox potential of redox signaling molecules. And that's metals, minerals, and organics. But it's noble metals, meaning metals that don't oxidize like normal metals do, in the right configuration, in the right concentration, and in the presence of the right mixture of redox signaling molecules. They can act as catalysts for all of that redox energy and potential. Instead of sprinkling it across the entire keyboard, we can focus all of that energy into a few keys. That is what we're doing with Redox Gold, catalyzing redox signaling molecules to focus towards the NRF2 and important recovery pathways. We went through over 40 iterations of this product during the 3 development. And what the final product was exactly what I have already explained, was this targeted product, this next generation product, rather than a broad spectrum foundational health and wellness type product. And because this product is so targeted, it gives immediate experiences. We understand that sometimes it can be difficult to share redox because people don't always have an immediate experience. Many do, right? Many have immediate experiences with the supplement and Renew 28. But we really do ask people to give it 90 days on the blue bottle. Or, Renew 28 is called Renew 28 for a reason. Cell turnover of 28 days. This is not the case with Redox Gold. With Redox Gold, people will be able to have an immediate experience with a redox technology so that they can be convicted how powerful this redox technology is. So over those 3 years with our partners, we developed Redox Gold. Redox Gold is a gel that contains redox signaling molecules infused with molecular gold to target specific cellular communications that lead to enhanced recovery and relief. You guys will recognize at this point that I've said recovery and relief several times already through the presentation, and it won't be the last. You guys have seen this. I've already illustrated it. ASEA and Renew 28 and our foundational products of our core technology play across the entire keyboard. They are broad spectrum and play across many genetic pathways. This acts like a light bulb illuminating the room. Then Redox Gold is like a laser, honing in on specific keys with pinpoint accuracy. And these keys that we're talking about are the pathway, as well as important recovery and relief pathways. Now, Alan showed this slide to you here in that associate deck that we've created for you to use. I want to remind you that the core technology saw a base of about 40%. That means that the increase is 4 times more effective in the NRF2 expression with Redox Gold than our more broad spectrum technology. Now, when we increase the expression of NRF2, we've learned over the past couple of years, and we're familiar with this concept, that more NRF2 expression means more protective proteins like glutathione. So we went to test those products, how it could positively influence glutathione levels inside the cell. Now here we have a graph showing a healthy cell and a compromised cell. We added a compound to the cells that would block their ability to produce. And here's where I think the recovery story comes into play. If you look underneath the healthy cell, what is the baseline function? 1, right? It's the control. Once we compromise the cell, we see a cell that's lost 80% of its ability to create glutathione. But once treated with a catalyzed Redox product, Redox Gold, we restore almost to 98% function healthy cell the ability to produce glutathione. That is a 280% increase in glutathione levels. You're bringing a compromised cell's ability to 98% baseline in a single use. Amazing results. The researchers were astounded when they saw these results. We've talked about now inside the cell, NRF2, glutathione, images that Alan gave you a sneak peek to. What does this mean for people? What does it mean in humans? What is the experience that they get from using this product? So we became interested in this as soon as we saw significant results in NRF2 and glutathione, and we began testing individuals with thermographic imaging. For those of you who are unfamiliar with thermographic imaging, it detects the surface temperature of the skin. This temperature is related to localized areas of inflammation. The higher the skin temperature, the higher the baseline inflammation. Participants were asked if they had any discomfort, told to apply the Redox Gold to that area of discomfort after being scanned for their initial image. After they had applied the product, we took another image and compared the results. Now, when you're doing thermography, there are strict controls on the testing and the environment in order to make sure that there are no false positives. And what I mean by that, if done incorrectly, you could use water to show a difference in the skin temperature. Right? There's a concept of evaporative cooling. As that water evaporates off your skin, it cools the skin. So there are very strict controls and parameters on how to do these thermographic images. They're performed in a temperature-controlled room or laboratory with a thermographically neutral background. The participants, after applying the Redox Gold, were asked to wait 15 minutes to allow the skin to return baseline temperature. And the effects that we were getting were not a result of any evaporative cooling. And so done this way, it can be effectively analyze the temperature. And again, that's related to relief and recovery because an elevated temperature suggests active inflammatory pathways in that region. So here are some of the images that we see. You can see the before and afters up and the after below. We tested many people on this system. You can see their lower back, upper back, right and left hands and wrists. You see more upper back, lower back. You can see a chest area there on the bottom. Some more upper and lower back images. Again, these results are amazing. To be able to show this type of result after 15 minutes and nothing short of incredible. Works on the legs and feet as well. You'll see rapid cooling there, that soothing sensation, that relief happening in a very short timeline. An amazing point to be had here when we talk about these thermographic images. 100% of participants in our thermographic imaging detected a positive result. 100% saw a positive result according to these thermographic images. Absolutely amazing. Redox Gold being able to target all of that redox potential into recovery and relief pathways did an amazing effect and provided amazing benefits for the users already. Now, I want to cover a couple of things because I'm certain these questions are going to come up. You're going to say, Hunter, which one is a redox gel? Redox Gold is a redox gel. How do I differentiate the two? How do I know which one to use and when and where? So I want to go through that a little bit and make sure it's very clear when to use Renew and when to use Redox Gold. It is not as simple as Redox Gold is Renew 28 with gold in it. Redox Gold is its own formulation with a very specific mixture of redox signaling molecules in a specific concentration, levels of gold at a specified pH. This was formulated specifically for recovery and relief pathways. So let's dive into this. Renew 28 uses versus Redox Gold uses. Renew 28 excels in general skincare, anti-aging. Maybe use it after shaving if you're experiencing minor irritants or redness. This is your put it everywhere, general, all-purpose solution for health and wellness for your skin and topical applications. Redox Gold is a much more specific and targeted use. Muscle soreness and tension. Recover faster. If you work out regularly and you want faster so you can go harder in the gym more frequently, Redox Gold is for you. If you're simply getting up there in years and you don't feel like you have some maybe problem areas where you have some discomfort regularly, this is to soothe that discomfort. Regularly cools and soothes. Use it anywhere you need it. This is your targeted solution for recovery and relief. Use it whenever and wherever you need. Now, an interesting part of this, we talked about how Redox Gold is focused in a laser-like fashion towards specific recovery and relief pathways. When we saw these results, we got excited to see what other amazing we could get with Redox Gold. So we began testing it in many areas, and one of those areas was cosmetics. We were perhaps not surprised, but it was interesting to find that Redox Gold provided zero cosmetic during our cosmetic testing with our instrumentation here at the Redox Center. Now, what I mean by that, there was no reduction in pore size, no wrinkle reduction, no improvement in elasticity or hydration. All of the Redox is focused towards recovery and relief. Whereas with Renew 28, our broad spectrum product, we see cosmetic benefits because, again, those redox signaling molecules are free to play across that entire gene network. Another image here to kind of help drive the point home. On the left, Redox Gold relieves feelings of tightness and tension, preps the body for activity, alleviates discomfort, soothes tired, overworked muscles, provides rapid relief, and is targeted in its application. Renew 28 combats the appearance of fine line, wrinkles, and cellulite. Again, those cosmetic benefits that we see. Prime improves hydration, elasticity, and skin surface renewal. Nourishes the skin. Encourages a 28-day efficient cell turnover in your skin. And it is your all-over general purpose application. One more slide. I'm really trying to drive this home for you guys because it's important to understand the differences between these two, both amazing products, but separate in how they're used and in their application. Phrases, kind of ideas to associate with Renew 28. A cosmetic, skincare, whole body skincare, surface skincare renewal, texture, smoothness, elasticity of the skin, appearance of cellulite, fine lines and wrinkles, and after sun care. Redox Gold, on the other hand, muscles, soothing, cooling, physical activity and exercise. You saw in that video a lot of physical activities. Comfort, relax, relief, tired, overworked muscles and joints. These are all words and phrases that you can associate with Redox Gold. So hopefully that helps to kind of illustrate the separation in the use of these two amazing products. Both Redox, one general purpose, broad spectrum core technology, the other, the next generation in Redox, a targeted application of redox signaling to help the restorative processes accelerate in your body. So Redox Gold is an amazing breakthrough. We are so excited for everybody to be able to get their hands next generation of redox science. With this release of Redox Gold, we reassert and reaffirm our commitment to our vision to be the leaders in cellular health and technologies. ASEA invests heavily every single year in redox-based research and partnerships around the world. We do this because of our commitment to redox and the benefit provide as we achieve global distribution to customers and associates around the world. We are so excited for this Redox Gold. Please buy it, grab it, use it as you experience the benefits. They are amazing, and share it with somebody that needs it. There are so many people that need this product, and now is the time where we can release it and help people around the world.
So thank you so much, Hunter. That's the third time I've seen that presentation, and I think I get more fired up every time I see it. Now, you said there, hey, go get it, grab it, but can we talk a little bit about launch dates? Do you have a slide there that you can pull up that can just inform everybody when they'll be able to purchase this? While you're doing that, let me just share a little bit about what's happened here at headquarters. So we had about 100 global diamonds fly in. Some of them flew in halfway around the world for a 6-hour meeting. When you've got people flying halfway around the world for a 6-hour meeting, you know something serious is taking place. And that's what was going on. And this information was exposed to these global diamonds. And many of those diamonds were able to buy some early product. Some of you might be able to get your hands on some of that product. You need to talk to your upline diamond. I don't want to get any of them into trouble. But here's the official dates when you will be able to purchase these products. So if I can just read these, February the 8th, that's US, Mexico, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. We had a lot of Aussies on this call, some from New Zealand as well. You're joining us on the February the 8th. Going to be a little later, March 1st, we go into Europe, Singapore, Philippines, and Malaysia. And then 1 week later, just 1 week later, March 8th, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and also our cross-border e-commerce program with China. And then still to be announced, Indonesia, Thailand, and any of our NFR markets. So you can see we're making this as best we can, a global launch for people to get their hands on this product as fast as possible. But I will tell you, I mean, we've talked for a long time about the beauty about our cell signaling technology is it's so foundational. Every system, every organ, every function, okay, needs these signaling molecules. As Hunter said, every key in the piano. And that has been incredible. And for 15 years, we have seen lives changed from the top of your head to the tip of your toes and everything in between. Again, every system, every organ, every function. But now with this breakthrough technology, and this truly is the second generation of our cell signaling technology, with Hunter working with universities and all of the crazy work that they've been doing, they now realize, hey, we can actually take this broad spectrum technology and target it into specific pathways. And so if you remember from our early Torre Lab study, it's on the bottle. Our broad spectrum technology impacts the immune system, the inflammatory response, the cardiovascular system, digestive system, hormone balance. What we're now doing is focusing in on one of those systems and just to produce incredible results. So a lot of people saw discomfort relief with Renew 28. But guys, it was never designed for that. And Hunter did a really great job in that distinction. Renew 28 just happened to hit that key on the piano as it went by, but it was never designed for that. This product has been specifically designed for that discomfort relief. And the results are off the charts. So we had people in the meetings, they were given one little sample before they could actually pick up their main order. They were given one little sample out each, and people started rubbing on it. And the stories that were coming out of that room full of people with just one little sample tube, I mean, not one to share, but everyone got one each. But the stories that were coming out of there were incredible. So I want you to start thinking here as we shift gears into the business side of this call. You start thinking about, okay, a SEER Redox, we would say about 25% of people would notice something in a week. Maybe 50% of people notice something in 30 days. 90% of people notice something in 90 days. And that's phenomenal. Look at the lives we've changed. Look at the stories that we've heard from that incredible technology. Renew 28, most of our before and after pictures, what are they? 28 days, that 28-day skin cycle of renewal, okay? Some of them 21 days, maybe a little faster. We got some 10-day pictures in there, but most of them were around the 1 month mark. Now we're talking about something in thermography, the before and afters. So powerful, incredible. And what are we talking about? 15 minutes. The speed of this, okay, 15 minutes. And, you know, one of the questions, Hunter, a lot of people asked is, well, how long does it take? How long is it going to take for me to experience something? And honestly, it could be literally from a matter of seconds, which we've experienced yesterday with a little sample tube, literally a matter of seconds to 15 minutes later. I mean, it's just everybody's body's a little different. But guys, it's so fast. It's so fast. And when you get a product that can respond like that so quickly to something people are so passionate about, feeling better, less discomfort in their joints and muscles, and better recovery and relief, this has the potential to become a viral product. This has the potential to become a viral product. It's so, so very exciting. So hopefully you're beginning to grasp why some of your global leaders, some of our global diamonds flew halfway around the world for a 6-hour meeting. Okay, you got to see how big this is. Hunter, you did an amazing job in explaining this. I don't think there's really any questions. I guess one of the questions sometimes people ask is, you know, well, how fast does it work? I just answered that. But how much would I use? How often would I use it? Kind of things like that. Can you shed some light on that?
Yeah, in our testing, we found that most people go through about 2 tubes per month, particularly if you're active. There's a real need for recovery amongst those who are trying to work out or be active daily. The recovery is so much faster on Redox Gold. It's absolutely amazing. If you're skimping, you can probably get by with one if you're just trying to kind of address the discomfort in the body. But we see most people go through about 2 tubes per month, and that's a pretty good expectation to have for your use rate.
Very cool. Another question that people ask, there's a lot of products out there. We see them advertised on TV. We walk through, you know, the grocery store or whatever, and we'll see, you know, products for addressing discomfort in the joints and muscles and soothing muscles and things like that. So what makes this, I used to use this phrase, the solo voice rising above the crowded choir. We used to talk about that in the early days of ASEA Redox. We still do, actually. But what makes this the solo voice? What makes this different from all of those other products that are in this space?
Yeah, it's a really great question, and quite frankly, it's an important distinction. There's relief, and then there's recovery, right? Relief is comfort, right? It's helping you to not feel the discomfort. Recovery is accelerating those rejuvenative processes in the body. And in fact, with Redox Gold, what's so amazing about the technology is these Redox signals are accelerating your own body's recovery pathways. It's natural pathways that it's already doing every single day to recover. It's accelerating those to enhance recovery, which is that regenerative process of the cells. And so there's relief, which is important. We all want to feel good. We all want to alleviate the discomfort that we have in our lives. But the really powerful part of this, in my opinion, is the recovery aspect of this. And the fact that we're using the body's own recovery pathways to accelerate that cellular turnover and repair is really amazing.
Yeah. Incredible. You were saying that, like in the thermography pictures, not only were we seeing these beautiful, this transition from these reds and pinks into these beautiful, cool blues and greens is where we want them, but 100% of participants in that study felt a difference. They felt a difference. I mean, this product works, and it works fast.
And not only did it show it in the thermography, but many of the participants, while they were there being scanned, made comments of, oh, I'm working already. And so the comments matched the results we saw in the thermographic imaging.
It's absolutely beautiful. Hunter, any final words? I mean, you've done an amazing job in explaining this huge breakthrough. Any final words as we wrap this up and we move to Jeremy?
Perhaps just really quick, this is the next generation of Redox. We are committed to advancing the science of Redox. We're committed to continuing our research area of science. Our movement towards targeted Redox products does not mean that we are not committed to continuing to enhance our foundational health and wellness broad spectrum products. They both have a place, right? We all need that foundational wellness. But for those of us who are looking for targeted solutions, Redox Gold represents the first step into a targeted approach of redox, and there are more products on the way.
Oh, what a cliffhanger. What a cliffhanger. The beginning of a range of targeted redox signaling products. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Here's our CEO coming online. He's smiling from ear to ear. I love it. Hey, Hunter, thank you so much for sharing this really valuable information. People have been so hungry for the details, and you did an amazing job in explaining this incredible targeted signaling technology infused with molecular gold. I just love saying that, it just it sounds
We've struck
classic.
gold. We've struck
We
gold.
struck gold. Okay, here's the money, man. Okay, we're moving to talk a little bit about what this means for the business. Thank you, Hunter. Really appreciate it. Jerem Webb, our CEO, real pleasure to have you on the call here tonight. Jerem, you and I have worked side by side here for 15 years in this
Yep.
beautiful project we call ASEA. And we have seen lives changed. I say my noble purpose is to transform lives physically and financially, harnessing the power of ASEA, whether that's the products or the business opportunity. But this really represents, gosh, I mean, we talked about the second generation. It represents something huge, huge for our company. And for the opportunity that we have to go take this incredible technology now that millions of people need this product and are going to see fast results with. Can you talk a little bit about just kind of where we've come from, Jeremy, and where we're going with this new targeted technology?
Alan, I'm so fired up. I can't even contain myself. I was literally off camera going, Alan, when are you going to turn the time over to me? Because I am fired up. The last 2 days, guys, have been historic, like inflection point historic. Like looking back 20 years from now, we're going to look at this week in launching this next generation of Redox. I'm running on adrenaline right now. Like I'm so exhausted from the last few months of preparing for this day, and really this has been years in the making, and to get to this point where we can launch this is so exciting. I am really excited, and I'll tell you, you mentioned something, Alan. This has all the makings. This product right here, and I got my tube. This product has all the makings of a viral product, and let me tell you why. Okay. We talk a lot about this concept of total addressable market. When we talk about products and when we talk about things, there's a common term in business that says, what is your total addressable market? Well, what is the total addressable market for this product? It's everybody. There isn't a single person, whether you're young or old, that doesn't deal with aches, pains, muscle soreness. And so we talk about the total addressable market. It is everybody. Second, we talk about this concept of the value proposition of a product. Think about the value proposition of this product from a couple of different dimensions. Number one, we're talking about relief and recovery. And I hope you paid attention to what Hunter said. That concept of there's a lot of relief products on the marketplace. You can find cooling and relief products anywhere that mask what's happening, right, in terms of that inflammatory pathway. But rarely do you find on the market this concept of you're providing instant relief and cooling while at the same time recovering the cell and restoring that cell. And so I think it's really important that we are so uniquely positioned with a powerful value proposition of relief and recovery. We're helping you get instant relief and while we're recovering and restoring the cells in your body. And that is at the foundation of what we've been saying for 15 years in our Redox technology. And guess what? This is exclusive. Trade secrets, patents, it's exclusive to us. It's exclusive to you. Nobody has it. Nobody else will have it. It is ours. And you guys can go take it to the world. So everybody needs it. Instant relief and recovery, exclusivity, and instant experience. You talk about just the idea of having an experience in 15 minutes. And then the ease of the story. How easy is it to share this product? You saw the PowerPoint presentation. It's like 8 slides, right? It doesn't take a lot to be able to say, hey, I've got this product. Here's what it does. Try it, get an experience, buy it. And the final dimension that I want to talk about of why this has the makings of a viral product is because of the price point. We are pricing this product at 55 US dollars wholesale with 40 PV. Now think about that for a minute, right? So you think about the price that somebody pays to the value proposition that we're offering them, it is remarkable. So this product is really going to be a game changer for the organization and for the company, which is why we're so excited. Our marketing team and Hunter have done a phenomenal job of putting this together. Our marketing team has created an entire marketing toolkit that gives you all of the information you saw there with Hunter in terms of how to position the product, all the information. We've got that beautiful launch video is going to be a nice tool to pique people's interest. We've got a longer, I think it's about 9 to 10 minute training video and education video for all associates, not so much for recruiting, but to train and educate you on everything about this product so that you can share that message and be confident to do that. The marketing toolkit that we provided for our associates, for you guys to launch this product is just remarkable and amazing. You're going to have all the assets you need. Here's kind of, I don't know, I wanted to riff here with Alan because I'm really fired up about what this represents in terms of our company. But I wanted to share with you just a quick message about the bigger vision of where we're taking ASEA and what this means for each of you. I've been reflecting on this concept of 15 years. We have been in business now for 15 years. We're celebrating our 15-year anniversary in 2025, and what a way to kick that off with Redox Gold, the next generation of Redox. But I've been reflecting on how far we as an organization have come in 15 years. $1.6 billion in revenue that we've generated over a 15-year period. Over $500 million in field commissions that we paid to you and to your teams. 1.1 million associates and customers have come and engaged with ASEA and been impacted by this company. 35 countries open, right? 38.5 million bottles of ASEA Redox sold. 8 million tubes of Renew 28. 9 corporate offices. 20 distribution centers across the globe. 13 languages provided and supported in our associate support. 44 languages supported in our virtual office. Really, really millions of lives impacted. When I got the opportunity to meet Virtus for the first time 15 years ago, I asked him a very specific question. I said, Virtus, why did you start this company? Why would you do this at your age? I'll never forget the answer he said to me. He said, Jeremy, it's because I want to build a legacy. He believed in his heart of hearts that this technology could bless the lives of millions of people across the globe. And he said to me, that's the legacy that I want to leave to the world. And here we are 15 years later, and millions, literally millions of lives have been impacted by what ASEA has done and what it's represented. If I think about where we are today, going into this next era and this next phase of growth and development for ASEA, the next 15 years, if you will, we are a financially stable, profitable company with no long-term debt. We are a privately held company that is controlled by founders and executives. We do not have any institutional debt or institutional funding that is in this thing where we have to be accountable to somebody who doesn't want and care about network marketing. We control our destiny, and we're a stable, profitable company with no long-term debt. We have scalable infrastructure that we've built over 15 years to $1 billion in revenue. So we are ready to move to that phase. And believe me, we are headed there. We have a legacy, long-term vision. This is the summary statement for me of how I would sum up where we are after 15 years as a company. We are a purpose-driven company with a long-term legacy vision combining stability, scalability, and innovation with the opportunity and passion of a startup. When I think about this statement, as I look to the future, the next 15 years, it is remarkable where we are as an organization. And when I think about the opportunity that we almost have this opportunity of a startup. We're so unknown in 35 countries that are fully open with this kind of stability and scalable infrastructure, that we have huge opportunities to scale this company up over the next 15 years. And we are just getting started. We are just getting started. And so I get fired up when I think about what we can do in the future. I want to talk just briefly about vision. About vision, I want to give you a little bit of preview into the vision for the future under my leadership as CEO of this company as we look to the next 15 years. Hunter shared our vision statement, and we are deeply committed to this vision statement as we move forward. I want to talk a little bit about our strategic intent. Our strategic intent as a company, this is what we intend to be as a company as we move forward, is we are going to continue to establish Sea as a healthy, growing company with a long-term legacy vision, committed to you and to your success within our existing distribution channel. When so many companies in our industry right now are either going out of business because they can't afford to pay their debt, or they're struggling financially, or when companies are abandoning the channel, they're walking away from the network marketing channel in pursuit of other growth avenues. We are running into you. We are running into the channel. We are committed to your success long term. And it's not just about short-term success. It's not just about build it up as fast as you can and then let it die, let it go down. This is about building accelerated, healthy, sustainable growth. So that is what we are committed to you to do. We have our sights on $500 million in revenue, right? That's where we're going. So we've been asking ourselves questions, deep questions about what is it going to take to create that kind of inflection point that can take us to this level. And this is just phase one. Phase one for me is $500 million. Let's get this company to $500 million, on our way to $1 billion in revenue. So we've been asking ourselves, what is it? How do we do this? We've been digging deeper into the organization. And for me, it all starts, that inflection point, that trigger starts with a powerful opportunity, right? We're competing against a lot of different noise in the marketplace, and time is our biggest competitor. People, if they want to be attracted to an organization, they've got to have an opportunity that is powerful and worth their time and investment. If we can create that opportunity, we then can leverage that to create energy and momentum in the marketplace, where people are looking at us going, I want to be a part of that organization. With that energy and momentum creates what I call attraction power, where we become so attractive, irresistibly attractive to somebody who wants to engage and say, I want to go there and I want to be with that company. Well, we have an amazing opportunity, and our opportunity just got a whole lot more powerful with the rollout of Redox Gold. Exclusive to us, breakthrough Redox technology, fully opened and untapped in 35 countries. You realize that there are $21 billion markets in the world of direct sales in our industry. We're open in 14 of those 21. And yet we still have some of the largest markets yet to open. When you think about that from an opportunity standpoint, it just blows your mind. Financially stable, scalable 15-year company with a purpose and a mission and a strong vision, a unique ethos and culture, and backed by experienced and powerful field leadership. I think about the power of our opportunity going into the next 15 years, and I go, we're going to create that inflection point. This is where I'm going to give you guys just a little few-minute preview into where we as a company are going to focus our energy and our resources from a strategy standpoint to enhance, to level up the power of our opportunity. We're going to focus on simplifying and creating a more compelling financial opportunity for each of you. We're going to make it easier for people to do business with ASEA, and we're going to invest deep seven figures into the comp plan at the front end of the comp plan where we can get people making money fast and we can really, really power this up. So we're going to invest in simplifying what we're doing and that overall business financial opportunity. We are going to continue to invest in next generation Redox, as Hunter said. We're allocating significant resources to continue to pursue other products and research that can complement what we're doing. So over the next few years, it's going to be a wild ride. And by the way, I think we could go to $1 billion just on what we have now. So what we can do in the future, guys, this is going to be a remarkable run. Looking at field leadership, development, and attraction, we're going to pound our chests a little bit. We got a great story to tell, and we are going to market that aggressively in the marketplace, in the media. We want to get our name out there. We want to start saying, hey, we are the opportunity to be with. So we are going to get very, very aggressive on that. And we're going to continue to invest in our existing markets to develop and cultivate those markets around the world to become the powerhouse that we need them to be. We've got some strategic investments we're going to make in markets to continue to develop and expand ASEA across the globe. Guys, it's all about creating a simple, compelling, and powerful opportunity, then leveraging that to create energy and momentum, and that will result in attraction power and create the inflection point that will drive this company to stage one, which is $500 million. And I am fired up and ready to lead this thing forward. Guys, welcome. I want to welcome everybody to the next generation of this company. Let's go. I'm fired up, Alan. I'm telling you, I could keep going, but I'm going to stop right there.
It's been an amazing call, and what a vision you paint for the future and where we're going here. This term inflection point, it truly is. Everybody that's on this call, you're going to remember this day, okay? You're going to remember this day. We've kept 1,000 people on this call pretty much for the entire call. I mean, the world is hungry for this information. What I would encourage, sometimes, we've got a product. Let me say this. We've had people say, oh, I could build a business with this product alone. And Jeremy, you're saying that we could build a business with this product alone. If we were a one product company, like we were back in the early days, the big blue bottle, we could build it with Redox Gold. It's that powerful. It's that effective. It's that fast. It's huge. But guys, it's an amazing door opener as well into our cell signaling portfolio. And when you learn to pique interest with these targeted signaling molecules infused with molecular gold, I used that phrase with somebody just the other day, and it piqued interest that then they wanted to know about the cell signaling and they wanted to know about this and that. And when I talked about how this was targeting and helping with sore muscles and joints and discomfort, it's like, I want that. They know they want that. They know what it does, you know? And then that opened conversations into the big blue bottle. And then they had, well, I want that too. And so this can be an amazing door opener, or I mean, you could literally build a business with it, but it's a huge development. Gosh, Jeremy, you and I could talk about this all day. I mean, it is so exciting where we are right now. I know people are going to get hungry to get more information on it as we approach the dates, February the 8th and then March the 1st. If I can just give a little bit of a kind of, as we close this out, we will find a place to post this recording, so stay tuned. Okay, we will get that out in the next 24 hours. Again, there was probably a lot of people in your teams that maybe weren't able to get on here. We maxed this out at 1,000 people. So we will get the recording out. We'll use all of our WhatsApp groups, newsletters, Facebook groups. We'll get that information out to you the way we always do. There are going to be millions of people who deserve to know this technology exists. That's what this company started with, saying no to the payout and yes to the people. Saying no to a payout and yes to a sense of purpose and principles bigger than all of us. And that continues. There are millions of people who deserve to know that Redox Gold exists. It's going to change their life. But can I also suggest to you there's millions of people who deserve to know that the opportunity exists. It's where I started. My noble purpose is to transform lives physically and financially. Financial stress is the biggest stress that we can face in our lives. And there are entrepreneurs and people out there who are hungry to take back control of their financial future. They deserve to know that this technology now exists, that this product now exists. So please don't forget about that group. Very, very important group of people. I will tell you that I plan on doing a Redox Gold update call next Thursday, okay, in my usual Discover ASEA slot. We took over the Redox 5 here tonight on Friday. I'm grateful to them for giving that up for us. But next Thursday, I will hold a Redox Gold update call. As we began to see the testimonials coming out of the room with just little sample tubes, guys, you've got to start hearing some of these stories. And so I'm going to reach out to some of our great field business leaders, our diamonds and their teams, and they're going to be gathering testimonials. And we're going to bring these together in our first Redox Gold update call next Thursday in the regular Discover ASEA's time slot, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Okay, we'll again get that out to everybody, but we're going to be super excited about that call. We are so confident there will literally be hundreds of testimonials by this time next week. I mean, it's incredible. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with. I think that's all of the announcements and the wrap up. Jerem, any final words as we close out this incredible call?
No, I want to express gratitude to our team for the phenomenal job that they've done. Want to express gratitude to each one of you, our associates. We are behind you. We are with you 100% all the way. And it's going to be a great, great year for ASEA. And I wish you guys all the best. We love you so much. Let's do this.
Appreciate it, Jerem. Appreciate it, Hunter. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for giving up some time. I know you're exhausted. It has been nonstop for 2 days straight. Go relax over the weekend, and then we're back at it on Monday. But thank you for giving up some of your time. Thank you to all of our associates that tuned in from all over this global village that we live in. Appreciate each and every one of you, and we will get this recorded, posted ASAP. So thank you so much, Hunter, and thank you, Jerem. Thank you, guys.